Hey guys, it is that time when we bring you guys the biggest bits of movie news each week. I'm your host Austin Putnam, and yes, before we go on, I did change up the set a little bit. I thought it'd be more intricate and a bit more interesting to not have a green screen set for each video. So anyways, with that being said, let's move on to the news. Starting off with the big one, this has been making everyone go batshit crazy. So as we all know, Disney has been taking their animations of the past and bringing them back to live action. They did that with Cinderella, Peter Pan, Maleficent, and most recently The Jungle Book. And recently, it has been announced that The Lion King will be remade into a live action film. Oh my god. So this news bit has been making everybody go insane, either good or bad side. Some people are excited as can be, while others are pretty much boycotting. Now, where am I on this? I'm actually kind of excited about this, and I'm excited about it for one reason. Because the guy who directed The Jungle Book, Jon Favreau, is attached to direct this. Now, if it were anyone else, then I'd be livid. But since it's Jon Favreau, the guy has proved that he can direct some great stuff. I mean, look at the past. You have Iron Man, Elf, Cowboys New England, that was a fun film. Chef was really good, and Jungle Book is one of my favorite films of 2016. And honestly, I think if Jon Favreau brings what he brought to The Jungle Book with The Lion King, I think he can make it work. Now, before you guys unsubscribe or dislike the video a crap ton, I just want you guys to hear where I'm coming from. I'm approaching this the same way I approached the Ghostbusters reboot. Now, hold up. I know. I enjoyed the reboot, but did I love it? No, not even close. But the reason why I'm giving Lion King a chance is because both films, Ghostbusters and Lion King, are both perfect films. There's pretty much nothing you can do to essentially improve on the film. But with the filmmakers behind them, this could be good. And with Jon Favreau behind this, I think this could be good, especially if he brought what he did to The Jungle Book. Next up, we have some Blair Witch news. Blair Witch is the film that came out 2 weeks back on September 16th. It was the sequel to the Blair Witch Project, pretty much ignoring the second film. Now, this is spoiler news. If you have not seen Blair Witch, just to let you know, we're going to spoiler territory right now. And if you guys do not want to hear spoilers, go to this point of the video. I'm going to put a little timestamp right here so you guys will know, you'll be safe to hear from spoilers. So, we good? Okay, starting off. Now, if you guys remember, near the final act of Blair Witch, James goes into a certain room and his flashlight goes off, and for a split second after a lightning strike or after some thunder, we see something, and from what everyone says, it's the Blair Witch. But apparently, that's not the case. So Simon Baird, the screenwriter of Blair Witch, has come out to say that, yeah, that's not the Blair Witch, that's actually Heather Donahue from the first film, to which raises up a whole lot of speculation, and which some others are saying, bullshit. I don't know how to take this news, but it's cool that Simon Baird has this theory. I don't know for certain, but this is the screenwriter of the film, so we should take his word for it, I would believe. Now, I would say this is Heather, but here's the thing. I want to say that's not Heather, and I want to say that's still the Blair Witch for one specific reason. Now, if you go on YouTube, or I think on the Blair Witch's Facebook page, I'm not too certain, but I remember there was a video that was uploaded on the Blair Witch Facebook page that goes to a YouTube video, and it shows you pretty much the first 30 seconds of the film in which you see that, the imagery. We don't know who it is. People have been saying that's Heather, and James even says that in the video that we first see in Blair Witch. Only problem is that if that thing that Simon Barrett says was Heather Donahue, who was that girl that got their neck snapped in the first 30 seconds? Now I'm getting confused. It's making me put plot holes in the film, which I don't want to do because I actually enjoyed Blair Witch. It's an interesting thought, but I don't think it's true whatsoever. I really don't think it's true. I mean, if that thing is Heather, God, Heather looks terrifying. Now to film festival news. So Fantastic Fest just ended about a few days back, and a lot of films were screened at Fantastic Fest, like A Monster Calls, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, which I saw last week. I loved the film, but there was a surprise screening of M. Night Shyamalan's new film Split, which a lot of people are praising. And also, I just thought of this because I just saw an article of it last night. But apparently somebody was so offended by this film that they are boycotting it, because I'm just trying to comprehend this article. Someone from a Care 2 petition says that Split addresses a very harmful message about split personality, because if you guys aren't aware of the synopsis of Split, it stars a man who is played by James McAvoy who has 23 personalities, which I'm thinking, I can't just say how he plays those off, but somebody that was so offensive that they had a petition about it. And I'm thinking, really? If portrayed in the correct manner, mental illness can be scary. I mean, look at Psycho. I think that's the best film that portrays a split personality in a horror film. Look at Fight Club. I mean, no offense to this person, but I just think that somebody's looking for their 5 minutes of fame, to be honest with you guys. But I've heard Split is great. I can't wait to see when it comes out in January. And I've heard the twist, yes, in every M. Night Shyamalan film, there's always a plot twist, well, minus The Last Airbender. I've heard the plot twist in Split is insane, so I'm looking forward to this film. The last bit of news today for you guys, some Marvel movie news. Doctor Strange, if you guys aren't aware of it already, is coming out in November. And so just like with Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel is going to screen 15 minutes of Doctor Strange, the first 15 minutes as a matter of fact, in IMAX 3D. And I am for sure going to this thing. There's one main reason, actually well, 3 actually, now that I think about it. Benedict Cumberbatch, I am as they call a Cumberbatch. Yes, stamp it right there. Michael Giacchino is composing the score. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Michael Giacchino, he has composed the scores to films such as Up, J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movies, and including Star Trek Beyond, Inside Out, but mainly because the director, who is Scott Derrickson. Scott Derrickson, I feel like, is one of the most underrated directors out there, who did Sinister, Exorcism of Emily Rose, oh yes, and Deliver Us from Evil, and I'm excited to see what he brings to Doctor Strange. I cannot wait for Doctor Strange, and if you guys have seen the trailers, this has a very Inception-like vibe, and Inception is one of my favorite films of all time, so if they manage to pull this off, oh my god, this is going to be a great film. I am going to this thing. I cannot wait for Doctor Strange. And that is all the movie news that we have for you guys today. Comment and let us know below which movie news stood out to you the most. For me, it's definitely the Lion King remake. I mean, come on, let's be honest with you guys. The reason why I clicked on this video is because you saw Lion King remake. And because I hope you guys like FlickDirect as well. And if that's so, awesome. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the new set design or the new background, whatever. If not, I'll go back to doing the green screen, but I personally like this more organic feel to this video. If you guys enjoyed this bit of movie news today, please hit that like button and it helps us out a ton. Please share this video and subscribe to FlickDirect, as we do videos every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and the 27th of every month. And until next Friday, we will see you guys next time.